first, remove the two fluid covers. Next, reach in and start pulling off the side tab, work your way back to the rear of the car and eventually down around where the carpet meets the plastic. The whole thing's gonna pop right off for you. Once the other side is off as well, we're able to pull this middle piece off. Start in the center and work your way outward on both sides, working it little by little upwards. Eventually it should pop right up for you. Next one are probably the hardest to get off. These are the seatbelt covers. We're going to start by going into the cabin. You're going to remove the front part first. Once that's loose, you should be able to wedge something underneath. I used a paint spatula to kind of get under there and wedge that up. Once that's wedged up like that, you should be able to work your hands in there and kind of start pulling up gently. Make sure not to rush through any of this. You don't want to snap any of the plastic tabs. Just pull up firmly and that guy should pop off for you. Still pulling. There we go. Once that's out, we're going to see two hex screws right above on the metal bar there. They're in there really, really tight, so have fun working those out. There's 4 of them total. Go ahead and get all 4 of those out. Once that bar is gone, the carpet area is going to be loose enough that you can just kind of wiggle it out and pull. I started towards the back of the car, found it the easiest place to grab it, and it slides right out. It's very pliable, very sturdy. Underneath that, we're going to have the metal cover for the engine. With that, we're just going to have about 12 hex screws on top, so get those all undone. Most of them are pretty tight, so it's going to take a little bit of a torque to get those things out. 2 of them are hidden underneath here, a little tricky to get to. I use the plumber's wrench with the drill bit there to get to those. Once those are all loose, the metal cover is going to come right off for us. With that out, we are going to be able to get to the air filter. I climbed all the way into the trunk to do so. We got 4 more screws to get out of here. That's holding that air filter cover on. Once those 4 screws are out, we should be just about done. Got 2 little clasps up top as well that we're going to undo. I undid them before I started unscrewing things. Doesn't matter what order you're going to do them in. You'll see them right in the top, left and right side. Once that's out, we're going to pop this out. My air filter had about 9,000 miles on it, so relatively new. If we look inside, obviously during the 10,000 mile service that I got right before I picked up the CPO, obviously they did not touch this air filter, because that certainly is not brand new. So a lot of debris in there. We're going to clear all that out, toss a new filter in, and we are done. Then put it back together in the exact reverse order.